10 things you must do before taking a long-term cruise from people who live on ships. Today's video is for anyone considering a long-term cruise, whether it's a world cruise or several back-to-backs or months of ship hopping. We've got your checklist covered, from passports to pet sitters, packing cubes to prescriptions. Let's get you cruise ready without the stress. Number one is that you really need to mentally prepare yourself for a long-term cruise life. Living on a cruise ship isn't just a vacation, it's a lifestyle shift. Think about it. You'll be away from home comforts, your routines, and sometimes even your support network. On the other hand, you also need to be ready for the joy of meeting new people, constant movement on and off the ships, and the occasional weird buffet item. So with this point, ask yourself, why are you doing this? Is it for the adventure of seeing the world? Or do you think that you would like to do this instead of living in a retirement home? Are you looking for an escape? Think about your reason and set your intention. Remember, you are not going on a vacation. You're choosing a new way of life. Embracing the unknown can be half the fun. Number two, after you figure out why you want to do long-term cruising, is that you need to pick the right cruise or cruises that match your reason. In addition to this, you also need to pick the right time of year that you'd like to do this. For example, you will note that not all cruise itineraries are available year-round. There are no cruises to Alaska in January. Or if you take an identical cruise in the spring or fall versus during the Christmas season or high seasons, you could be faced with huge price differences. So, how long are you going to cruise? Where do you want to go? Which cruise line suits you the best? And if you're having trouble figuring out the cruise lines, I would offer to you to watch a few of our videos about some of the dozens of ships that we've been on. We offer real reviews so that you are totally informed. I'll link a couple in the description below for you. In the second tip, I would also say that you should consider the weather in the area that you're going as well. Are you comfortable in cruising the Caribbean during hurricane season? Or would you want to visit Europe in the winter? This is such a big topic, as you should also consider whether you want to stay on the same ship during a world cruise, or doing segments of cruise itineraries, or just hop from ship to ship and create your own world cruise like Kirk and I have done for years. Some ships are social and fun. Others are calm and quiet. Some are super expensive and others not so much. Again, you need to figure out what's important to you, then choose wisely. You don't want to accidentally book what you think would be a quiet cruise and find out it's in the middle of spring break. This brings me to my third point. Research the cruise line and ship like you're moving into your own apartment. Ships are floating cities. One may feel like Manhattan, another like a peaceful village. Watch our ship reviews that I had mentioned before, and I'll link another one for you here. I literally just spoke with someone who was talking about booking a cruise for a year, but they've never even been on a cruise before. So I would hate for that someone just to book something without knowing what they're going to be getting into. So I would suggest that you do your research by looking at the things like the ship size, finding out what kind of perks are offered to you, what kind of dining options are there, what will your accommodations be like, what are the extra fees that aren't expected in the cost of the cruise, what kind of options does the ship have for doing your laundry, what about the internet? Do your research, ask questions. Number 4, what is your travel insurance like? Are you able to leave the country of your residence for a long period of time? You need to check your travel insurance, your health coverage, And if you're on medication, find out how you will get your prescriptions fulfilled while you're away. Canadians, make sure that your provincial health care won't expire on you. Fellow Ontario residents, I'm talking to you. If you're from Ontario, you need to watch this video if you're planning to leave for travel for long-term cruising. Americans, know what Medicare does not cover outside the US, because trust me, all cruise lines will leave the US at some point during the itinerary. You need to make a plan for your prescriptions. Seeing a doctor or a dentist abroad, finding out in advance about things like an emergency medical evacuation. Yes, these kind of things happen all of the time. Don't rely on the ship's doctor for everything. It's expensive and often pretty basic. Bring your meds and paperwork. For point number 5, and this is the one that a lot of people can forget about or overlook. You need to take care of things at home before you leave, like your mail, the house, your car, your payments for things. Who's checking your mail or forwarding it for you? Will you be renting out your home? Will you be closing it up for the time you're away? Will you sell your home like we did? Do you have a car? Put cars in storage or put them on storage insurance or lend them or sell them or automate and pause payments that you have on your mortgage and rent. Pause your subscriptions, utilities, lawn care, garbage pickup. We keep hearing stories about people forgetting little things like canceling a streaming service that they paid for and didn't even use, as they forgot to cancel it. Oops. Point number 6 is my personal favorite, which is that you need to organize the logistics. Your flights, your hotels, your cruises, your points. Create a master file with all of your cruise reservations, your flights, the airport codes, the hotel bookings, the transfers, the transport, your loyalty numbers, your perks, emergency contacts. Don't leave points on the table. And if you own cruise line stock, you may get stockholder perks. And yes, we have a video about that too. Number 7, update your travel documents and legal information. For example, your passport must be valid 6 months beyond your return date. And visas. Some countries require advance visas, so you should check the embassy websites or use a visa service. If you're planning to drive in another country, you should consider getting an international driver's permit. We literally just got one yesterday for our upcoming trip that we'll be taking, and it took less than half an hour. Another thing that you should probably consider, and I'm sorry if this sounds dramatic, but maybe assign a power of attorney or have your will updated. Also, consider how long you'll be gone and decide, if necessary, on how you'll be voting. You could request a mail-in or an absentee ballot before you sail. These updates are important and should not be overlooked for when you're doing your long-term cruise or if you're planning to live on a cruise ship. Tip number 8 is about your money and financial planning. What we've done is that we have international banking and got credit cards with no foreign transaction fees. It's saved us a lot of money, and it can save you a lot of money doing this too. Remember to also inform your bank that you're traveling to avoid any frozen cards or what they may deem as suspicious activity. Consider putting your regular bills on auto pay, your subscriptions, budget for Wi-Fi, excursions, gratuities, and we've made a few informative videos about how we travel using points that we've earned, and I'll link one of those videos about our costs of living on cruise ships below for you as well. Now, before you go on your long-term cruise, you should figure out how you're going to stay connected to your friends and your family back home. Do you have any pets? Who will be caring for those little pets? A family member, a pet sitter, or are they traveling with you? Actually, there are a couple of cruises that allow small dogs, and if you're interested in that, you should watch this video. Stay in touch with loved ones by using WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, email, or even create a blog site. Consider getting an eSIM card, an international phone plan, a dedicated travel email to organize all of your bookings. As for deliveries, you can also do Amazon deliveries to ports or to friends' homes. Lastly, I want to bring up your luggage and packing for long-term travel. First, you need to think about getting quality, sturdy suitcases, especially if you're ship hopping. Your bags will go through a lot of abuse. In that suitcase, you need to pack for climate changes, ship dress codes like formal nights or theme nights, port walking, so having lots of comfy shoes, exercise and swimwear. Bring travel-sized everything and consider that you may be doing laundry on board. So here's my quick packing pro tip. Pack for 7 to 10 days, not 70 days. Then launder, rotate, repeat. Nobody needs 6 sundresses and 4 pairs of heels for a transatlantic crossing. Pack like a minimalist ninja. Think layers. So there you have it. 10 big things to think about before heading out for long-term cruising. And if you've got questions, please drop them below. We've been there. And if you want some help planning your long-term cruise journey, did you know that I'm a licensed travel agent now? So please reach me at vcarter@travelonly.com. Don't forget to subscribe for more cruise life tips and check out the linked videos in the description. We've got deep dives on everything from internet hacks to stockholder perks to saving money on board. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.